DJDUBL.
Oh, we're in. Back in the building. Yo, what's good? Welcome to DJDUBLTV. I'm back again. This isn't an interview. It's not even a vlog. This is a type of video that I have never ever done before in my life. Let me be very straight about this as well. This is not a reaction video. This is absolutely not a reaction video. I hate reaction videos. I think they're dead. Taking someone else's content and then just sitting in front of the camera and oh, I can't believe you said that. Nah, it's dead. It's dead. It's not happening. So this is not a reaction video. This is a review. Shit, my hair is a mess. So today on the channel, I am going to be doing a little bit of a listening party by myself. And basically what sparked this off is the amazing news that JME has just released his brand new album. It's called Grime MC. But the amazing thing about this album is that JME's decided not to release the album digitally. It's only been released on physical copies. This is how we used to do music back in the day, bruv, before downloads and streaming was a thing. You used to have to actually get the CD and get the vinyl. So I'm gonna put you lot on here because the package has arrived. There it is, right there. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna open it up right now. Here it is. JME's really brought back the excitement of getting music. Like, we waited for release day, and that's when you ordered it, and I've actually been waiting like 2 or 3 days for this to arrive. So I've been kind of excited. I've had that anticipation of waiting for something to come, waiting for something to arrive at the house. Anyway, let me stop talking shit and let's get this open. That was a catalogue, by the way, a HMV catalogue. Oh, look at this. Brand new, fresh, in the cellophane. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have ordered 2. I don't want to open the cellophane. This is the problem. I'd rather keep like a closed version of it. But for today's purpose, it's going to have to get opened. Here we go. I'm unwrapping it now. Now, I've heard some of the songs off of this because I actually went to the cinema screening for JME's album for the videos. So, excuse me. So I've heard some of this album already and seen the videos for it. 2 vinyls in there. One I've just put on the turntable. And this is the track listing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 tunes. This is going to get good. Right. Let's see what we have.
Man was trapped in the ends. Man grew up on the streets where you see our elders get slapped in the ends. Man had to use the water filter on the tap in the ends. So when I got a little wee fan, I was like, bruh. I don't know, kids have 8110.
Oh, yo, 96 of My Life is the name of track number 1. That's like I like that. That's like a storytelling type track, which if you follow me, if you know anything about me, you know I love storytelling raps. The only thing is, right, and I'm not sure if this is a case of the needle that I'm using here or the speakers, but the sound was a little bit distorted on the bassy side of things. So I'm just gonna change the needle over and change the speakers over because I don't want this to affect how the album sounds. And obviously this is the first time I'm listening to like real new music on a real vinyl. So we put that back there. That's the needle changed. Not gonna have any problems now. So time for track number 2, Pricks. Number 2's good. The only thing is, right, in the past what I used to like to do was listen to an album and on the inside of the cover there would be like a sleeve with the production credits and stuff like that. So what I quite like, my only criticism I would say so far of this album is that there's no credits. Like, this is something like as a music geek that I would love to do when I get the vinyl, open it up, pull the sleeve out. Like some of them used to have sleeves on the inside and they tell you all of the credits on the inside. So I'm just gonna have to assume that this might all actually be produced by JME as well. I'm gonna search online. I'm gonna listen to the next track called It's Mad. That's number 3. And while I'm listening to that, I'm going to have a look online and see if I can see production credits anywhere.
It's mad. They keep offering backs, but I still say no. Wax.
It's Mad was a dope one. Sounded good. Very sick productions again. And yeah, definitely changing the needle and the speakers was a very, very good idea. It sounded sick. So what I'm listening to it on, a Shure M447. That's the name of the needle. It's Mad was track number 3, short one, bit more like a freestyle, but production was good. And like I say, definitely benefited me changing these speakers over because the album is sounding weighty. And in the past, if you listen to a vinyl album, you can definitely hear like crackles and pops and you can hear that it's a vinyl album over a digital one. If I was blindfolded and you played me an MP3 of this, I don't think I'd be able to tell the difference. It might be because I haven't listened to a vinyl album in so long. Anyway, track number 4, Them Man Are Dead.
You watch them seas are still a bit moist.
Them Man Are Dead. Not my favourite one on there so far. Decent track still. So basically, the track listing here doesn't list any features. There was another artist on that track, and I'm looking online. I'm trying to, because I'm still trying to find these production credits. I've been looking online. In case you're not familiar with vinyl, the amazing thing is there's music on both sides, so you can actually just turn it over and play it on both sides. How amazing is that? 4 songs on this side. The first one's called Nang. I think Nang is the one that features Skepta.
How did I get that whip?
Oh, there's a disclaimer, by the way. I've got to put the disclaimer out. You are not going to hear any of the music from JME's album in the review today because JME's album is to be kept offline. It's not online. It's not on any streaming platforms. If you want to hear the album for yourself, you have to go out and buy a vinyl or a CD. It's really that simple. But yeah, I'm just giving you my opinion on it. Nang. That's a dope tune, man. Skepta doesn't disappoint. JME obviously does his thing. It's his album, of course he's going to do his thing. Yeah, this is dopeness, man. I'm enjoying this a lot. Let's get into the next one.
Fam, you watch me.
Yeah, that track was called Bad Man Walking Through. It's featuring Shaka and P Money. And yeah, without a doubt, they both deliver. Shaka, I love Shaka's voice, man. Shaka's definitely one of the sickest that we've got in this scene when it comes to vocals. I've always been a big fan of Shaka. Everybody knows my feelings on P Money as well. Absolute don. And he actually dropped a line in there. There was a punchline that he dropped that I didn't quite catch and I wanted to hear it again. So I had to lift the needle up and put it back on the right part of the song rather than just like draw the little bit at the bottom of the screen to scroll back. I had to get up off my seat and move the needle back. Bad Man Walking Through. That's a sick song. Alright, I'm enjoying this album, I really am. Alright, so basically just for the sake of continuity in the video, it's later in the day now. I went to the barber's because my hair was getting long on the sides and obviously the beard needed trimming as well. So it was going to get confusing if I just suddenly didn't have hair in the video. So here I am back again. That is the end of side B. That track was called You Know. Again, that was another alright song. Like, it wasn't an amazing song, but it was a good song. Quality of music's there. And again, I'm loving listening to the vinyl. So when you get to the end of that record, you have to actually swap the discs to get to the next lot of songs. On to the next one now, side C. This track is going to be called... Whoops, I better start it from the beginning. This track's called Knock Your Block Off. Alright, that one was dope because I wasn't looking again at the track list and forgot the features. And obviously, like I said earlier, there's none of the features mentioned on here. And randomly, Gigs just popped up on the tune. And obviously, if you're a fan of JME or Gigs, or JME and Gigs, you will know about Man Don't Care, which is from a few years ago. Big anthem. Still gets absolutely smacked out in the clubs now. One of my favourite JME records, as it happens. Yeah, so let's on to the next one. This one's called Ding Ding Ding. 100,000% I'm going to get dragged for saying this. That track was called Ding Ding Ding, and it had President T on the feature. Oh, this is where they're going to drag me. I'm really not a fan of Prez T. I don't like his style. I don't like how his voice sounds. So that's definitely not my favourite track off there. However, JME definitely pulls it back. He's got a wicked flow on there. He also talks about the fact that he was crap at football. JME, I can relate, man. Like, I was rubbish at football at school, and that is why I think football's crap, because I was crap at it. And what was the other thing he said? Oh, yeah. And he says the word fassy hole in that tune. That's a word I haven't heard for ages. Next tune is called Yes Men. I know a bunch of people that can relate. I like that one. That one's called Yes Men. First of all, the production on this sounding dope. I need to find a way of finding out who produced the individual records. I know the producers on the album, but I don't know which ones they made. So yeah, big up whoever produced that one. I like the bass on that. But also, Yes Men, that might be one of the most important songs on the album. There's a very important message there. So yeah, when you check the album out, look out for Yes Men. That's a very important song. Let's move on. Which is the name of the next song. You like what I did there? That's the third side done. Move on. Bit more of a melodic one, actually. I think JME's singing away on the chorus. Very, very laid back. Definitely, yeah, much more laid back song. On to side D now. I love this. This is the final 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more songs on the album. We're going to start this side D, the final side. This tune is called How Much. That one was called Here, and it kind of felt a bit short, actually. Like, it didn't feel like a full, very long record. But at the same time, I was doing some other bits, so might have been a bit distracted. Sorry if this is like super scatty, by the way. This is the first time I've ever done one of these album reviews. Super excited by the fact that JME has released this. Super excited because I love collecting music. I love collecting vinyl. Hold on, let's get a quick thumbnail. I need a plain background there. There, I think we got it. Anyway, right. Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. Got 2 more songs left on the album. I don't even know if anyone's still watching this far through. I might not be any good at reviewing albums. I don't know yet. This is my first time, so yeah, apologies if this one's super scatty. The next song is called Live. And then Brothers and Sisters after this.
Everything's live, fucking off, fam. Everything's live. Behind the clips in my seat, live. Step out, see me on the street, live.
That one was a good vibe, actually. I liked that. Murky Ace was the feature on that one. And what JME and Murky Ace did in that tune was kind of split the verses. It was almost like back to back, basically. They're kind of splitting back to back instead of traditional ways of doing it where one MC will take one verse and then the chorus and then the MC will take the other verse. They just went back to back on it. Sounding good. And Murky Ace, I like Murky Ace actually. Shout out to my bro Train Mission. He's actually the guy that introduced me to Murky Ace's music. So yeah. On to the last one of the album now. This one's Brothers and Sisters. That's what this is called. This is the last track on Grime MC.
Not a believer.
That's it. That concludes the album. That is the end of JME's Grime MC album. Just spent the last little while listening through all of these songs on there. 2 vinyls, 4 sides. Basically, I'm not going to be doing like scores out of 10. But what I'm going to talk about is there's a lot of very good quality music on there. Some very great beats as well. Production's been incredible on that album. The features have been good as well. There's only 2 features I wasn't overly keen on, but the rest, everyone else delivered. Everyone did their thing. There's 2 things basically that I would criticize the album for. One, I said earlier, as a music nerd, I love looking at the sleeves and seeing like who the producers were and who was involved in the track. And there's nowhere on here that says who produced which records. So I would have put like a sleeve in there with like production credits and stuff because that would have been nice to know. The other thing is this album's called Grime MC. JME's last album was called Integrity. Personally, I wish he'd saved the name Integrity for this album because by doing what he's done with the physical sales only, he's really kept the integrity there. So yeah, Grime MC, the album, I wish it had been called the Integrity album, but it wasn't. That's the only criticism. And when it comes to music, the album name being the only criticism, I don't think that's such a bad thing. And I just read that this album has actually entered the top 20 in the UK for albums this week, which is amazing considering the fact that it's physical copies only. I think that's pretty sick. So yeah, big up to JME. Hopefully we'll get him up on the channel pretty soon for an interview or something like that, at least a little conversation. If you're a fan of JME, you've probably already got the album. If you like Grime and you haven't got the album, make sure you go grab it. If you don't like Grime and you haven't got the album, make sure you go grab it. Test it out, man. Try it out. You might like it. DJDUBLTV. This is my first album review, so I hope it wasn't shit. And that's me done. JME's Grime MC, out now. Go get it, man. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel because I want to reach 10,000 before the end of the year. Thanks.